One of FPL's waviest conversations. Let's go!
Welcome to Beyond The Sidlines.
And Matt got mad.
Because you lot probably want to care about what this game is.
There's no Tottenham fans in the group, but the Arsenal fans smoke up Tottenham all the time.
Listen, I would have never have chosen that drink to be.
This is what I'm saying.
You are a madman.
You might see the soap being dropped, all sorts. Don't worry about it.
What?
Hey, wait. But you gotta give an answer, bro. Like,
yeah. So I'm attacking. Yeah. I'm not gonna sit on the fence. I'm gonna attack him.
but speculate to accumulate. So we speculate.
Follow us and subscribe and share on all of our platforms.
Energy.
We are recording.
All right.
Let's
all
go.
right, boys. We're live, boys. Another forfeit. Another day with me and the Man United top. I'm tired of this.
I feel like you and Els. I feel like you're a bigger supporter than Els and Craig right now because that man
You know
only
what?
wearing it.
We might have to look into it. I think he might have worn a United shirt more times than Craig.
I think so.
100%. Yeah. I think he has actually. I
don't think Craig. How many times Craig had one holding
three
one
or
up?
four
I don't
times.
think he's.
Yeah,
worn
that
one.
don't count though. That don't count. Corey's worn
Yeah.
a Man United shirt way more than me. 100%.
More than anyone.
Why did I introduce that stupid forfeit game?
But you know, we actually need to buy some more shirts though, because to be fair, I know I'm in debt by one. I swear I'm in debt by one forfeit.
Yeah, but
I
we're
don't
doing.
No, because we said we was gonna do shots or something like that, and we didn't. And we forgot. Me and Els forgot. I'm throwing Els underneath the bus on this one because me and Els were meant to do it. Els was meant to do the forfeit.
Wait, has Els got one
changing-
still?
Yeah, Els are meant to do one. Yeah.
Yeah, you are snitch.
Wait, Corey, I
Do you
completely
remember?
forgot.
When he
No, I
changed
don't
the player.
understand though.
No,
Els
Els
changed
has
his
got
player.
one. Do you remember? Because I was like,
After team
next
reveal.
time you got to do the bigger one. And he was like, yeah, I'm going to do the bigger one. I'll do a
Right,
bigger one.
Oh yeah, this
guy
guy.
That should be another forfeit.
For what? I've never denied it.
What?
I've never denied it.
But you're not saying.
Man's saying he's
You're
not gonna
trying to
pay.
skirt through
He's
without
not gonna
doing
pay
your
his debts
forfeits.
until Bailiffs come and knocking on the door.
You know, like that.
Els is a
Easy,
bot.
I said.
And you know what the worst thing is? Because we can't see his face, his eyes or nothing. We can't tell. We can't see the lies. We can't see the deception. We can't see nothing.
Hey,
Mad.
all right. Anyway, listen, boys. Let's get into this, man. We are so live, and we're grateful to be alive, and we're kicking and everything above, man. Welcome to Beyond The Sidlines. You're locked into one of the waviest FPL conversations in the online universe. This is the Gameweek 23 preview. I am the people's playmaker, assisting you with your goals, seeking peace and prosperity for my FPL community. In the league, I'm Corey Hendricks 10. Tell a friend, pilot, chat to them.
Come on, chat to them. Nice. Do you know what? On a personal note, it's been a good day today, so I'm happy. So it's your boy Just Jerv in the league, currently in probation. Well, we're happy. We're chilling. We see light at the end of the tunnel. We've got a great fixture coming up this week with the preview. So keep locked in. And Els, you know what to do. Tell them what you're saying.
What I'm saying is I am in the club holding a vibe at the bar, got a juice, and I'm feeling good. It is L Ballers in the league. Els is in the flesh. Craig, I see you up in VIP. Tell them what's going on.
Yeah, man, I can see you enjoying yourself still. Keep enjoying yourself, brother.
hope
It's KSR. Catch me if you can in the league. Still in VIP, still in second. No change there. I'm just gonna work on trying to get into that first spot sooner rather than later. But yeah, otherwise, I think collectively we're all doing well. But yeah, as usual, people, never ever forget to go and check us out on our YouTube, which is Beyond The Sidlines, on our TikTok and on our Instagram, which is Beyond The Sidlines Pod. And then, of course, on our on X, it's BTS Pod. You know where to find us. Go like it. Go like our content. Go subscribe. Share the love. We're here. We're staying here. We're not going nowhere. And let's just keep it flowing and keep it going. Corey.
All right. Icebreaker. So in the last episode, we spoke about, well, you should have gathered how seriously we take FPL because we were willing to sacrifice our partners, for the sake of our FPL captains. Pride got part to the side, And so I want to bring up the topic of double game week. Now, if you play FPL and you are maybe below the top 5 million, or you're the bottom 50% of the FPL population in terms of points. I can't get my words out, boys, man. Bloody hell.
It happens to all of us.
Anyway, this is a big guidance for you, a big tip pause for you, So double game week is one of those weeks that is more important than Christmas. It's more important than Easter, more important than your birthday, more important than your anniversary. It's a date that needs to be locked in the calendar, and we have one coming up. So, boys, my question to you guys is, what are you guys advising the community to do about this double game week?
This one specifically, or in double game weeks in general?
This one specifically, but it's worth talking about game weeks as a wider context for them as well.
All right, let me land on this one. This one specifically, I think you should just double up on attack with Liverpool and probably put Pickford in goal and have a Liverpool defender as well. That's probably what I would advise, because I don't think Everton have... I don't think that putting DLC up front. I don't think he got one goal in 16. I don't think he.
But they got Ndia as well, who people could take for like 5.4 up front. 5.4 million.
But I think I will probably do a Gakpo, Salah, and not if you can afford it, a Van Dijk, and then Pickford. That's probably what I'll do. Like I said,
Is this based on Pilot? You saying, is this based on if they have the transfers to do so, or if they have
I'm just saying
end up playing a chip?
No, I wouldn't advise playing a chip. But if you can afford to bring 3 Liverpool players in, you've probably got Salah already. That probably the whole FPL community has. So you probably got Salah already. Probably, I don't think Nunes is gonna do his feet what he done last game week. So probably Gakpo, a Liverpool defender, and Pickford in goal, because I think Pickford, he might not get a clean sheet, but if he saves a lot of shots as well. So if he does get a clean sheet, he probably gets some bonus points as well. So that's what I'm saying for this game week. Anyone else?
Yeah, I think I'd have to agree. Triple up on Liverpool. I can't imagine many players from Everton being able to be worthwhile investing in as much. The thing is, with double game weeks, you want to prepare yourself well for it. When you look at the other double game weeks coming up, this one isn't. This is just for Liverpool and Everton. Sorry,
Wait,
do you know, I can't take this serious because of pilots. Hey,
I was clocked in as well.
Do you know what it is as well? It's because I'm also itching. Because of this facial expression, I'm also itching to look at my phone as well. So
Hey, listen. I know what's happening right now. That's why I can see what's happening. What's in the way?
Hey, I thought I was keeping the straightest face. Oh my gosh.
Far from it.
Oh wait.
Go on.
I see why Pilot. I see what Pilot's doing now. I see. Who's he referring to?
Moses.
Okay. Oh God. Yeah. All right. Sorry.
Yeah, like I was saying, addressing this double game week should be very different to how you address a double game week with multiple teams having double game weeks. This is just for Liverpool and Everton, and I think if you're looking at points, you're mainly looking at Liverpool.
Yeah.
So what players would you bring
in? Well, Salah, Trent, and Gakpo.
Oh, yeah,
if you can afford it.
Trent, yeah.
I would if it was me, I would stay away from Trent because he's not going to play both games. I think they'll shuffle him around. I think they'll start. I don't think he'll start both games. And then
Bradley's played in Champions League.
He played Champions League, but I don't think Trent will play both Prem games. I think he'll play one, or he'll probably play against Everton. I can't see him playing. He might not play the Bournemouth game. And then, I mean, obviously Salah. I don't know about Gapco. I think that it'd be smart to take at least one Everton player, so the keeper. I think it'd be smart to take Pickford. He's cheap, and he makes saves. And against the Leicester side that just can't seem to score goals, they can't seem to do much right now. It would make sense. Moyes has got Everton playing a bit. They're going off of that new manager energy at the moment as well. So you never know. That game, that Everton Liverpool game, that's a derby. That ain't an easy game. Liverpool,
Yeah.
that's not an easy game. They're not taking that for granted. Do you get what I mean? So
Mhm.
I would consider a couple players in that, but yeah, obviously Salah, and then the others are changeable.
So let me ask you
You're
guys
saying-
a question.
One,
Then, yeah?
one second, Corey. One second, Corey. Craig, you know, were you saying about Mikalenko? I'm looking for advice myself.
Well, I mean, like Els, if you have you still got him? Have you still got him?
Yeah, he's chilling on the
Blood,
bench.
you
man.
man-
He's chilling there,
man on
isn't it? He's
attack.
just chilling. Listen, but that double game week is the only reason why he's around. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't. Well, there's no point getting rid of him now, is there? Like we can't. We're not going to get rid of him with one game.
Nah.
With one more game to go.
So, all right, boys, we've got the manager chip being released that week, right? Game week 24, yeah?
yeah.
So the manager chip,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of you lot will have your bench boost. A lot of you lot will have a wild card. A lot of you lot will have free hits. And a lot of you have triple captains. So I think we all have 5 chips. If you're not going to use one of these chips during a double game week, when would you use them? I
This is
would
the
have
thing,
thought
I
one
don't-
of you would.
Nah, because this is just a double game week for just 2 teams. I'd rather use them when there's more teams in a double game
Yeah.
week.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but there's not going to be more than 5 double game weeks, is the point I'm making, and we've got 5 chips to use.
All
But
right.
the thing
so
is,
when
those
you-
other game,
right,
those
let me-
other
let me
couple
help you
games
guys.
might- yeah.
Let me help you guys. You see your free hit. Remember, there's blank game weeks too. You know, it's not just double game weeks coming up.
Yeah, it's mad. It's
Here you
mad.
go,
Those
FPL community.
those are the worst
Here you
ones.
go.
Those are the ones where certain people, no names, certain people won't have the chips like free hit where you got like 3
Why
fixtures,
does Craig
3
do
fixtures,
this?
or
Why
2
does he do
fixtures.
this? No names. Blood, say
Say
the names,
names,
blood. I
Craig.
want the
Say
smoke,
names.
bro.
Abbey Raiders, Abbey Raiders, Abbey Raiders, Abbey Raiders, bro.
Man said it 3
Abbey
times like
Raiders.
Beetlejuice, you know.
Candyman.
Man, he ain't showing up anytime soon anyway. So
See,
yeah,
Abbey
Abbey
Raiders.
Raiders.
Don't.
I'm
Abbey
saying
Raiders might
when
click
those
the link.
when those game weeks come, yeah, there's only 2 teams playing sometimes, and it's just like, or 2 fixtures, and you're just like, that, like, what am I gonna do? And you
All
need
right.
it to change back. So
You're right. So I might play my manager chip this week on 24th.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I might play that, and Everton might be. They might be one of my managers. I might throw the dice, and then for the next week go back to Man United as I've been preaching about for the last couple of weeks. Yeah.
Do the
Oh, so it's
transfer,
week
yeah.
to week, week to week, you'll stop it.
Only once, but
Okay.
for the thing, and then I'll use my bench boost on the next double game week, and then if there is a third double week, that's when I'll use my triple captain. My free hit will be used when there is fixtures through congestion or no game weeks or whatever. That's when I use my free hit. So because obviously when later on in the cups and all that, your higher performing teams will be cup tied or they be congested fixtures, so they might not have a game that week. Do you know what I mean? If they've got, they'll be rescheduled. So you might be looking at your, obviously, not your Arsenals, your Man Cities, your Liverpools, your Chelseas. They're still in all cups, and obviously everyone's got 1 or 2 players in the team. So if they get rescheduled and you've got 6 players out, you need to use the free hit. So that's when I'll use my free hit. So that's when. So yeah, that's my plan.
So for the community, then, just in conclusion, what we're saying is, we all agree, if there was ever a week that you should not forget to do your team, it's definitely this week. Take advantage. Yeah. So set your alarms, community, for this one. We all agree Salah captain, pretty much, or a Liverpool attacker.
No, this. Well,
For what? For
this
this game week or
for
for
the double game week. No, for the double game week.
Double game week. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we agree.
Salah.
Yeah, it's got to be. It's got to be. There's probably going to be a few. I can imagine hundreds of thousands of players are going to play triple captain on Salah as well.
Yeah,
and just get really, really gassed, and then I don't know if it's the wisest, but you never know.
And then lastly, using the national holiday analogy, this double game week is probably like Christmas Eve. or probably like I can't even think because all the other bank holidays are lit in it. So probably Christmas Eve. It's not the main one. So don't
Nah,
go crazy. Don't kill your chips for this one. All
yeah.
right,
That's
Yeah.
it.
there
Mm.
we go.
Should,
We
should
done
we
the
talk
right thing,
business?
boys. Let's
Mm.
talk business.
Business, yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go around the teams. So it's game week 23 preview. These game weeks come so quick. Sometimes I'm like, wait, which one did we just
Definitely.
do? And we're recording so much, yeah. So game week 23 preview, yeah. So we're just gonna go around all our teams, talk about potential transfers. Some of us might not have a lot to say. We might be in we might be in a club talking like, you know what? I'm actually comfortable right now, and some of us might be looking over our shoulder thinking, I've got to make moves because people from VIP are edging. But or some of us might be on a decline and was in the club for 1 week and now is outside. So you never know. So this is my team so far. We're looking at Johnson leaving the team, Sanchez leaving the team, and Jackson leaving the team.
Whoa.
I've so
Wait,
so
all
we're
three or one of them?
no
All
all three.
free.
All three.
Free transfers,
Free.
yeah?
Yeah, but do you not understand what I said? I've been accumulating. I've been accumulating. Yeah. I speculated and I was grafting. Now I'm accumulated. So Sanchez, I think I might go for Pickford to line up for the double game weeks coming up. Johnson, I think I'm going to go for Trossard. And then Jackson, I think I'm going to go for Wood. So that's my free transfers potential. And then this is that dilemma. And I think hopefully we discuss it. It's going to be Salah captain this week or Isaac captain this week. Both
Yeah,
Ipswich
we
v
will
Southampton.
Yeah,
So
we will discuss
so
this.
yeah, so I want to flip between them. That's gonna be the choice. Yeah, like we've always said, you always want to have a attacker playing Southampton. Craig didn't listen to us last week, and he messed up our BTS squad, so we didn't have Wood.
Foolishness.
We didn't have Wood, but yeah, that's the team. I think everything else just kind of falls into place. Obviously, you've got Man City and Chelsea. I don't know. Palmer return against his old squad. Is he gonna haunt them? Foden might have a point to prove to say I'm actually the real England star boy. I don't know. So
Saliba, you didn't show up for work. I hear injuries and that, but I had 10 players at the end of the day in it, and that's not good enough. So I'm looking at Saliba. I don't want to make too much changes. If I make an investment, it will be an investment in anticipation of that double game week. I don't know what direction I'll go in. To be fair, probably should have prepared for it before. I'll be honest with you guys. I need to sit. I need to relax. Yeah, on this team.
I'm gonna sit on Wood. I'm gonna sit on Wood.
That was a save.
Whoa.
I need to relax because like when your team just has a bad week and you just feel like you need to change it all up and you just start making emotional, impulsive decisions. I need to not fall into that trap. Yeah, this team have got me points in the past. They know how to do it. So I'm just I think I'm gonna take it easy and not go crazy. But yeah, Saliba is the one player I've got my eye on at the moment.
Question. In your analogy, it's business, not personal, bro. It's business,
Exactly,
not
bro.
personal.
Hey,
Yeah.
but do you know what though? Can I ask you a lot of question? Yeah, and Pilot, I know the answer for you already. When you have a bad FPL week, does it not affect your weekend a bit?
But
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
man.
if I have a bad SPL week and Arsenal lose, the whole weekend's collapsed.
Oh,
bro.
that's a double whammy.
The weekend is collapsed. All I'm doing is
Yeah.
playing Call of Duty.
Nah,
Do you want me to top that? I'll top that. Try having team of the week and your team loses. Sorry, not team of the week. Bum of the week and your team loses.
Bum of the week, yeah. Times two.
Man's got the embarrassment.
Pain. There's pain going on right now in our group as well, and I promise you, all that's going through people's minds is they can't wait until
Whose minds?
Moses. He's stressing right now. He is stressing, and I'm saying between now and the weekend, it's just gonna be who am I gonna pick? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Because when Saturday hits, yeah, If you don't get, when you're watching the app and you're watching to see like, did I get 2 points or 3 points? And then the games are done. Those first set of games, if those first set of games end and you're on like 13, 14 points, it's peak.
It's peak.
Because you've only got a couple more, and
I
if
hate
you're
the waiting.
Yeah,
Do you know what? I realized this week, this week, I'm never captaining Saturday kickoff again. Early kickoff.
Is that
I'm not doing
you
it.
done with that? Yeah,
I've
never.
done it. Do you know why? Because there's nothing to look forward to. Nothing can save me now. I'm doomed. Like I'm doomed, bro. Like
Not even if it was like Salah against Southampton at home.
Nope. He probably break his ankle that game. Like I'm not doing it. That is gonna be my new like written law now. Like, but Corey, how does it affect you?
Bro, it affects me. I'm still affected. You know, see me reading out NHS helpline in the last episode. You thought I was doing that for banter? Come on, bro.
Do you know what? You know what's annoying though? Yeah, when you're at the table or you're doing something, I'm with the kids. I'm driving. I get a notification, and it's something I do not want to see. Clean sheet, skied.
Oh,
clean sheet, skied. And I'm like, big man. I know when it's the clean sheet after the 60th minute, them points have collated in my head.
Yeah, so this is my team currently. I mean, I'm not too sure what I'm going to do for next week, if I'm quite honest with you. The reason being so is I've got money in the bank. I'm sitting on 3.2. I just entered the club, and I really don't want to do anything that's going to have me leaving the club. One of the things I have been thinking about is whether I should upgrade Saar. But to who is the other question. So for the moment, I'm 70% looking at rolling it. I've currently got the captaincy on Wood, but it's going to obviously be a choice between Isak and Salah. But other than that, I'm quite happy with it. I mean, I feel as though I need to respect them for where they've got me and take them on a roll. However, in saying that, Raul Jimenez, if anyone is gonna go, you are top of the list, and the only reason why you're not before the only reason why you're not before Saar, or Saar might be it, is because I don't think there's another striker that I would be putting on there. So I'm more looking at getting a midfielder. But if Saar's definitely staying, Raul, your days are numbered. I'll tell you that for a fact.
What? No Arsenal, no Trossard, no?
Like I said, Saar, I could upgrade him. The only thing, my issue with Arsenal is I don't trust where the points are going to come from week in and week out.
Yes, it's kind of all over the place at the moment.
No consistency. Els, don't you want to put Trent on your bench again, bro?
No, you know what? Trent being on my bench, it's funny that you spoke about when you do things out of emotion, and that's what I did when I put Trent on the bench. I was fuming that he didn't get a clean sheet. He's expensive and he didn't assist in the last 2 games, and emotionally I slapped him on my bench, and he slapped me back and with 11 points. So I'm gonna learn from that, and like you said, I'm gonna not be emotional with these.
I hear it.
All right, last one.
Last but not least. Yeah, I mean, it's a tough one. I think that I've said it. I've been saying it now. It's Haaland has to go, which is going to free up a lot of money for me.
Wait, hold on. Sorry. I got to stop you right there and then. You said if Haaland scores, he's not going anywhere.
More than one.
More
than one. And I quote, more than one. You can rewind the tapes, do whatever you need to do. I said more than one goal, I'll keep him. If he doesn't score more than one, he's gone. And that's what I said. Rewind the tapes. So
wait,
unfortunately, he didn't do what he was supposed to do. So he'll be leaving, which will help me and free up money. But going into this game week, I might be making 2 changes, not just one. So For the first time in this entire season, I might be taking a minus. I might be making an investment. So I'm looking at Watkins and I'm looking at Rodgers.
Rodgers, you know what? I was too and arguing with Rodgers or Trossard. So
So we'll
I'm not
see.
gonna lie.
We'll see. Or what I'm also maybe thinking is that Arsenal have been keeping. Well, I don't know if they will, but they can't go to Wolves and concede. In my mind,
What? They probably
I'm
would.
hoping.
They probably
I'm
would.
hoping.
We were conceding against Leicester and Southampton. We're conceding, man.
So
Yeah.
I'm thinking that Arsenal might not, and Gabriel. I haven't had Gabriel the whole season, so I've been looking at him as well. And I'm also maybe also in Dia for Everton. He is to go into that double game week. He's a good kind of option to have as well. So he's on my mind, on my radar as well. I don't know if I'll do it this week or if I'll just wait until next week and bring him in. Depends on my points. I don't want to take too many investments.
Yeah.
I want. Imagine Haaland gets a hat trick, boys. That will be funny.
Against Chelsea.
My gosh.
Against Chelsea.
Yes.
Why not? Why
Yes.
not? It's possible.
Why not? Football, the ball is round, bro.
Hey, I'm telling you up from now, Craig, that is gonna burn you.
Innit,
It has
yeah.
to. It has to.
That'll burn me. And the thing is, you know what it is? Yeah? When I sold Haaland, I was like, please don't go and do a madness. And he didn't. So I was like, oh, mate. It's all for you. Get out of it. So even if he does go and score a hat trick right now, I'm like, do you know what? It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. Like that hat trick is still. Do you know what? He's still second on the most points for the league. You know.
No, he's dropped now. He's dropped.
Has
In
he?
fact, he's 6 now.
6, is it?
Wow.
Yeah. Wood's gone
when-
above, Isak's above, and Mbuemo's above, Palmer's above.
I checked this. Oh no, for strikers though.
Oh, for strikers.
For strikers, yeah, for
That would
strikers.
make
above him.
sense. Yeah.
In the last FPL update, Wood's above him. And
Alright.
Isak too.
Alright, lads. Question for the preview, yeah. Question for the preview. I know this. Is it an Isak captain or a Salah captain?
Dun dun dun.
You know what?
This is the.
You know why
this
that is so difficult? Because we know what how leaky Southampton is, and we also know what Newcastle is capable of. But this is something I was going to say later on, but I'll say it now, and I'll repeat myself anyway. Salah has not gone more than 2 games, without doing anything this entire season.
Bro,
Yeah.
last
And then
match
they're
it
playing
was 1
Ipswich.
game.
One-
Last match, yeah. So
And he's
now
playing-
it's 2.
and they're
The
playing
third time,
Ipswich.
Well, he scored. He scored in the Champions League now as well.
Yeah,
so
he's
got
warm.
He's got his,
You know
he's
what,
warmed up.
boys? To Craig's point, he scored in the Champions League, yeah? Isak's last game was a blank. And midfielders get more points for goals. And he's at home, Newcastle are away.
No way.
One thing I would say, though, is there a possibility of captain rotation spinners?
Can we? Yeah. What do you mean? What? Oh, in terms of if you
Salah
pick one,
getting a rest. And because Harvey Elliott has been getting some GAs. So could Slot turn around and say, this one, Salah rest? He's never done it.
No. They need him to. No.
No.
Because he's slow.
He's playing.
Because it's lower team. You think he might say, "Oh, this is an easy one. Take a rest."
That's what you. Nah.
Wait.
Nah,
That's a Chelsea
that
move.
would be in Pep's realm. That would be a
Yeah,
Wait,
Peps.
wait,
let's
yeah.
spin it
Wait,
500
can you
on.
imagine? I just want to tell the community now, yeah.
Christ.
If Salah gets captained and gets rested, everybody stay indoors because there's going to be violence.
But in saying
Yeah,
that though, if
stressful.
if Salah is captain, your vice captain is going to be Isak anyway.
Yeah,
you remember.
but they might.
You know how many times I don't change my vice?
The thing is, you never ever
let me
know.
let me
you
just
never
do
know.
that now, boys.
You never ever. You never ever know if he's gonna come on for like a few minutes anyway. That's the thing. If they're struggling, if something happens. But what to counter to this, yeah, obviously Salah is probably just edging it ahead of Isak, just based off of Isak's performance. But I just have to throw it in there. Southampton. They're the only team they've conceded. I think it's over 47 goals or something so far in the season. It's a madness how much they've. No, sorry, it's just gone above that. It's 50 goals they have conceded in the league, and yeah, I just wanted to play devil's advocate and just say, listen, they're just so poor right now, and Isak, yeah, he hasn't scored last game, but I can imagine him and Gordon just enjoying in that game. And I mean, I watched them early on in the season against a poor Tottenham side, and I think Spurs scored in the first minute. I think it was Son scored in the first minute, and then it was just they were doing so well in that game, Spurs, and Southampton was so poor that. Do you remember, Pilot? Spurs made a change. It's like 4 changes at half time and brought on Johnson, and he did nothing.
Yeah. No,
Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
anyone got any more to say?
Els was going to say something. Look at his face.
Was gonna say something?
yeah, I can see it. I can
Nah,
see it. Look.
I was, but
God,
nah, because I was going to go on the back of Craig's Southampton with the leaking goals, but then when he extended, I said, "I'll allow it. It's long." not he's long. Me adding to it is long.
Say no more. Let's move then. Let's move. Have we all done our teams?
no, fixtures. Yeah, fixtures.
Yeah.
So
research.
So the fixtures, here are the fixtures for the week. Els, are you happy with that layout?
I'm good. Yeah, it's looking
All
fine.
right. So we're gonna go around the team. We've all been allocated teams. We want to know some stats and figures or anything about these teams that you want to give to the FPL community. Any tips, any strategies, etc. Potential goals, predictions. So however you want to do it, I'll start first with Bournemouth at home to Nottingham Forest. I think it's a both teams to score. It's a low scoring game. Nottingham Forest lowest in possession in the whole league. I didn't realize that they don't really have the ball at all. They don't have the ball at all. But they're the third most shot ending fast break. So they are a counter team right now. So looking at Alanga, Gibbs White to do an assist because they've got the pace, or Hudson Odoi. Like you got to think about the runners. Obviously with Wood, clinical Wood, and then the fewest high turnovers. So they're solid. They are a solid team. So I'm going for a 1-1, and on the back of that, I'm gonna go for a Langa assist, a Wood goal, and a Clivert goal or assist. I don't know who else might get but also because Clivert's a bit on form, so I'm gonna go with that.
Right. So for Brighton Everton, what I'll do is I'll just highlight who their key players are or who their key players have been. So you've got for Brighton, you've got Matoma. He's amassed 92 points for the season. Pedro 78 and Welbeck 72. For Everton, Pickford has amassed the most points, goalkeeper. You don't see that very often. 90 points. Young 72 and McNeil 65. Just for perspective as to where they sit in the grand scheme of things, Salah's on about 214, and the likes of Clivert, Gordon, they're about on the hundreds. So these guys are on the cusp of that sort of top 20 players in the FPL total points amassed. Brighton's at home, so I had a look at their home form. So they've got the 12th best home form in the league, and they've got 15 points from 10, albeit played a game less. And then Everton, who are away, they're all forms shocking, right? Bottom of the league, bottom half or bottom quarter of the league. But yeah, they've got the 17th best or fourth from worst away record in the league with 7 points from 10. Brighton are unbeaten in 7, but there's a lot of draws in there, and Everton haven't had a clean sheet in 5. I am going for a Brighton win for this game.
So Liverpool v Ipswich. I think this is obviously going to be a Liverpool win. Liverpool haven't lost at home in quite a while. Nope, they haven't lost at home this season apart from against Nottingham Forest. So I think it's going to be a pretty easy match for them. I don't think Ipswich is going to be able to match up with them. Having a look at their squad, I mean, aside from Jota and Diaz as possible injuries, the rest of them is fully fit. Like I mentioned earlier, Salah has blanked in the last 2, and I think he's going to come out strong. But also, it's Ipswich, guys. Nunes must be able to do something.
Man
Surely,
said-
surely.
Oh, listen.
But
If you want to get if you want to get your confidence up, then I think Ipswich is the team to play, right? So, and Nunes looks like a confident player. Like he looks like when he's confident, I feel like everything this drops nicely for him. But when he's like, when you got to drag yourself through the hard times,
yeah,
I don't think he's got that in him. Like
the thing is
I,
as well.
I like him as a player.
Yeah, no, the thing is, one of the things I rate about Nunes is he tries every game.
Always, yeah.
He's
Yeah,
not what. It doesn't matter whether he blanks for how many games. Every game he steps out to play, he tries, and that's one thing you got to rate his work rate. Looking at Ipswich, they are all good when it comes to injuries, and both teams are fine when it comes to suspensions. Unfortunately for Ipswich, there's not many informed players currently. Obviously, you've got Delap that was performing a little well earlier, but other than that, the team's not really delivering. So I think it's going to be a very easy win for Liverpool, and I actually think it's going to be a clean sheet for them too.
Yeah. As I was kind of saying before, or alluded to before, Southampton have a very, very poor record currently. Conceded 50 goals in the Premier League so far. The one shining light I would say going into this game for them, he didn't play last game. I think he had a little bit of an injury or a niggle. Was Dibbling, who has amassed 45 points so far this season as a young, I think their youngest player. I think he's only 18. And he's got the most points for them. 45 points is pretty good for your first season at this point.
Yeah.
So if anyone's going to do anything in that game and he plays, then he's the one to do it. I think Fernandez that plays just in the hole as well, just behind him, is sharp as well, and can cause some problems. But overall, I don't see Newcastle struggling. Isak did blank last week, meaning that he didn't complete his which would have been 9-game goal streak, which ended unfortunately. But I still think he's
for everyone,
one of the most.
captain.
Yes, but I still think he's got the most potential in terms of returning as a striker this weekend. I really do, and I think that going into that game, I just think once one goal goes in, I think Southampton will they'll just fold. I don't think they'll be able to. And I really think it's crazy. I think their home form is actually worse than their away form. They've lost. They lose by more goals. Yeah, they lose by more goals at home than they do when they're away, which is insane. It's like and then the fans as well at Southampton just leave. They just walk out after like half time.
Would you not?
After half time, they're going home.
Would you not?
Yeah, it's crazy. If you're losing like 4-0 at half time, yeah, what did I waste my like what? No. I mean, you got as a fan though, you got to stay.
No.
You got to stay.
I'll go watch this on Match of the Day.
But yeah, I would say Newcastle win the game. I don't think Southampton will score. Clean sheet, 3-0, 2-3-0 to Newcastle.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna go Wolves. I've got Wolves vs Arsenal. So I'm expecting 3 goals minimum in this match. So in the Arsenal's last 6 games, they have both teams to score 5 times. So 5 times at the last 6 games, both teams to score. Trossard has got 3 assists in his last 2 games. He's looking like he will be making some goal contributions. Wolves have had over 2.5 goals in the last 5 out of 6. So I'm looking at some goals. Goals are coming from somewhere. Both teams can't keep a clean sheet at the moment in the last 6, and both teams have conceded more than 2 goals a lot in the last 6. So yeah, so I'm going with both teams to score. Arsenal with a 2-1 win, and Trusty with a goal and assist at the moment. That's what I've got.
Right, Man City, Chelsea. So Man City's top 3 players in terms of points outside of Haaland. Gvardiol with 81, a defender. Foden with 80, we know that because of recent form. And Savinho with 72. Likewise for Chelsea, they've got Palmer, who's been on decent form to be fair, though he didn't do much against Wolves. And Jackson with 102, who's really not been on form at all. I think it's one goal assist contribution, and I think the past 5 or 6 games. Their third highest point scorer is Madueke in 88, who has done things against City in the past as well. In terms of City's form, so unbeaten in 5, 3 wins, 2 draws. But the stat that stuck out for me, which I'm going to say that one last actually, because that was the one that influenced my decision the most. So let me move on. City at home, they lost to United and Spurs at home. So those were, you could consider those big games. So I think Chelsea might have a chance. However, Chelsea with no wins in 3, maybe they see this game as the one that they turn it around. But going back to that stat that I deferred just a second ago, it's Chelsea's last win against City was in 2021. That is insane. This is a team that when they go to Manchester, the blue side of Manchester, I don't know if they're partying the night before or if they're just scared. There's like, I don't know. But yeah, I'm going for a City win just for the history. That influenced me.
Palace v Brentford. In their last 5 games, both teams have scored. So I think we may be looking at a game with no clean sheet. So bear that in mind for your defenders. Perhaps if you've got an attacking defender, you may get some points through there. But choosing a winner out of this, I've been struggling with. I think Brentford might be able to edge it just because I think they've got a better attack force. Obviously, Mbuemo and Wissa. But don't forget Mateta at Crystal Palace, and I think he's going to be the person that brings the points in. I can see
him in, you know. I thought about it.
It's tempting, isn't it? It is tempting.
He's
Looking
on
at their
form.
fixtures as well coming up, it is very tempting. Do you know what? Potentially Raul Jimenez. If you've got him and you're looking for a replacement, why not Mateta? But yeah, as for the teams themselves, obviously Brentford's riddle, they've got quite a few injuries there. Whilst when you're looking at Crystal Palace, Sarr and Lerma are questionable due to some fitness concerns. If you're wondering why I know that and the FPL doesn't know that, I've got some insider information. I read it on Crystal Palace's page, but yeah, aside from that, I think Eze and Mateta will be involved. I think Eze is one of those players that he can show up when he wants to, or when he can. Let's put it out.
Who?
Eze.
Oh. Spurs.
What did you think I said? Easy.
I thought you said Eze.
Spurs v Leicester.
Yeah, Big Ange's in trouble, isn't he? Yeah, I think that they are struggling. They haven't won a game in over a month since December the 15th. Spurs, so it's a big game for them. They haven't got their 2 of their best players, I think, most informed players this season in Solanke and Johnson. They're both out injured. Solanke's out for an extended amount of time as well, which is not going to be good for them. This is a game they have to win. However, if there was a game that he needed to win, and he needed to play someone in the league, apart from obviously Southampton or Ipswich, this is the next best team to play, I think, because Leicester have been underperforming under Ruud van Nistelrooy. Vardy hasn't scored since the 12th, who's obviously their main striker, 12th of December, so also a month. And they're just shipping goals. I see Maddison, who is currently on 102 points, which is crazy when you think about it. Like, in terms of points, he's actually on quite a few. I think he's like top 10 or top 15 players.
Top 15.
In top 15 in FPL right now. So
Yeah,
I see him doing this. I see him doing that in this game and throwing the dart as he does and scoring against his old team. I can see it. I think that Spurs will win this game because they'll just go out all out attack. I also think though that they might concede. So
they haven't had a clean sheet in 20-something games, innit, or something like
that. Yeah. I think they concede a rubbish goal.
Crazy, blood.
A rubbish goal. I think they concede, but they win 2-3-1. Maddison with a goal, or definitely a goal contribution, and maybe Son as well. But yeah, that's how I think it'll go.
I've got Villa, West Ham. I want to keep this nice and short. So no clean sheet for both teams. Only 1 clean sheet in the last 6 games. So for both teams. West Ham have lost 4 in the last 6. Obviously, they got a new manager now. and we might be looking at a new manager bounce. But I'm going for a 2-2 draw. I'm going for Watkins and Rogers and a Bowen type of situation for West Ham. I don't, yeah. If with these type of teams, like Watkins could be swatched for Duran, which could be easily done, and then like like a couple other man will chip in for goals for the team. So I think it's going to be a high scoring draw because I think West Ham have now got a point to prove, and Potter's if you look at the Brighton, his Brighton team, that was one of the best emerging teams when he was there in it. Like Brighton was on the front foot, so I think he will go forward with that with West Ham. So yeah, and yeah. So next we've got Fulham, last one, Fulham at Man United. Sorry.
Right, so for this one, Fulham's top 3 players, it will be 103 points, Jimenez 90 points, and Robinson with those assists, 82 points. For United, Ahmad has got mad and accumulated 102 points. Fernandez 100 points, and Onana is your third highest points accumulating player. Yeah, that one threw me off at 76 points.
Yeah,
he had a lot of clean sheets in the beginning.
In the
still.
beginning,
Yeah, that's fair. Under 10 Hag, yeah. Unbeaten. So Fulham unbeaten in 5, 4 draws and 1 win at home. And then United, no wins in their last 3 away games. And I think their last result away was at City, and also 1 win in their last 6. I would double chance this if I was a betting man for Fulham, but for the sake of FPL team prediction, I'm going for a draw in this game.
In your Man United top.
So we're gonna start for our BTS squad. Corey, you start, and then we go.
I'm going for Alisson, clean sheet against Ipswich at Anfield.
Whoa, straight in there. Straight in there, bro.
I think Els is next, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Hall for Newcastle.
Who's writing these down?
I am.
Oh.
I'm going to go with Hall for Newcastle at Southampton.
So third defender or second defender? Second defender. I'm going to go for Gabriel.
I put that Van Dijk for my defender. That could run, right? That's two. That's two. That's two Liverpool.
You're ready. You've done wide.
Tyler, you can change your mind right now before this gets locked in, bro.
Yeah.
Let me change my mind.
Love them.
I am going with. Let's go. Is Dunk playing? Dunk, innit? Brighton.
Whoa. Okay. All right.
I hear that.
It's not like Everton's a free scoring team at the moment.
Yeah, Brighton. Yeah.
Of course, I'm gonna go for Mighty Mo, but I'm not gonna go for him. I'm gonna go for Jacob Murphy, Newcastle.
Wait, what? What? Nah, that's gotta be.
Do you know why? I want Murphy in the team, and I know one of you man will pick Salah.
Okay,
I'm gonna put Salah in right now.
My guy, Els.
Of course.
You have to put the thing on. You have to put the captain on as well. Then
I've got Captain Trace.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh man, wait, what? How's that gonna work?
Go on,
then?
run your team, bro.
Go on then, Els. Go on, Els.
He said
Salah.
Mo.
Said, man.
He says Salah.
Do you know what? I'm gonna go for Maddison against Leicester. Maddison.
Decent shout.
Ooh.
I'm going for Trossard. That's not even who I had on my thing. I had Rodgers on my, but I'm going for Trossard.
I knew he threw that out of there. You know?
Go on, it's me next, yeah? Of course, I'm going to go with Isak. Of course.
I'm going to go with Gakpo.
Why is everyone rating Gakpo all of a sudden? His name got mentioned a few times today.
Why are you upset about it? Why are you upset about it? He's doing all right. He's doing all right.
He's all right.
I'm gonna finish it off and go with Ollie Watkins.
I'm gonna go Captain Trace. I'm gonna go with Captain Trace, Isaac.
Our BTS team comes in goal, Alisson, big man Becker, Liverpool at home to Ipswich. In defence, we've got Hall for Newcastle, away to lowly Southampton. In defence, we've got Gabriel for the leaky Arsenal, away to the leaky Wolves. We've then got the 6'6" or 6'7" defender Dunk. Should have been a basketballer. Brighton at home to Everton. We've got Murphy for Newcastle away at Southampton. Mighty Mo Salah, who's not our captain, for Liverpool at home to Ipswich. We've got James Maddison for Dirty Spurs at home to Leicester, his old club. We've got Trossard for Arsenal away at Wolves. We've got Isak, our club captain for Newcastle, who will be away at Southampton. And then we've got Cody Gakpo for Liverpool at home to Ipswich. And then lastly, we've got Ollie Watkins for Aston Villa at home to West Ham. And that's our BTS squad locked in.
You look, there's no Palmer, no Foden,
They're playing each
no
other. innit?
Haaland,
Any cover, innit?
Yeah.
no Haaland,
It's tough. It's
no
tough.
Guado. Like, yo, it's
Yeah.
tough out there.
It's a tough week.
Get
It's a tough
like that,
week.
man.
And there's
No
a lot of teams.
Fernandez, no Ahmad. Yo.
I mean, but if you look at it, we've gone for most of the teams playing the bottom 4, 5
Yeah,
teams.
yeah,
in
yeah.
the league. That's what we've
Yeah.
gone for. Leicester, Ipswich, Southampton, Wolves. Yeah, they I can't see any of them winning this weekend. So yeah, I can't see any of them winning.
Yeah, man, let's get this locked in. And I want to hear what you lot have to say because I'm frigging tired of wearing this Man United top, man. So let's talk. So just a recap. Last game week 22 differential in order from top to bottom. We had Pilot, who selected Foden, 19 points. Els, who backed his differential with captaincy. Chris Wood with 12 points. Craig, who didn't back Haaland and went with Jimenez, got 2 points. And I backed Nico Jackson. I was going to call him Michael Jackson then. He got 2 points. So
should.
we
Dance
said
on the-
in the last week, we said whoever wins gets first pick. So Pilot, you get the honor of first pick for differential captains. What are you telling us?
Trossard.
Ooh, that is a differential. Okay. Els, you get second pick.
I'm gonna go with Trent Alexander.
Nah, blood, you can't. What is this, bruh?
Els is all in now. Els is like, if he's big enough to be my differential, then he's in squad.
Listen, tell me the last time you had a defender as your captain.
Go on, yeah, run it.
You know what's mad? All but 1 week, Els' differentials have all been double figures.
Really?
Let's see if he keeps up the trend.
You guys are looking for a defender that you want to put in for this game week. Have a look at Trent.
Trend. Okay.
Okay.
Craig, we drew, yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead because I'm doing my forfeit now. I think that's fair, boys, isn't it?
Man said,
Why?
No rules, bro.
How's that fair? That's all right. That's all right. I'll give it to you. Go on.
I'm gonna go someone who I didn't back weeks ago and it came back to kick me and bite me in the ass. That's Murphy. Pause. So I'm going for Murphy.
Okay. I'm gonna go for Ollie Watkins.
He's on form. Boys,
Go for Ollie Watkins.
it's out of
I
me
hope
and
he
Els,
plays.
I think.
What, to
It's
win?
out of me and Els. I think it's out of me and Els to be. To lose
I
this.
can see when I said that. Yeah, I could see Corey was like, "Wait, what did I just wait?"
What?
Oh,
I didn't even
man.
think of Watkins. You
I
know?
didn't. I didn't.
I had Rodgers and Trossi in my squaddy thing, and I thought one of them
lot
was
of
going to be my
people ain't
differential.
See,
A lot
it's
of
funny you say that because if I got backlash for Trent, I actually was going to go with Rodgers.
Yeah.
Swear. Do you know what though?
You got
Newcastle
backlash
at
for Trent,
Southampton.
you didn't
I
even
can't
think
be.
about it.
Thing is, though, you know Murphy doesn't start every single game. You know that, right, Corey?
Yeah, but he's been starting every game so far.
He's locked in
The
now.
good
Anyway,
thing
isn't
it's
he?
locked in now, isn't it?
But they lost. Yeah, it's locked in. He can't change. But they lost last game.
It's locked in. All right, there we go. That's differential captains.
Yes.
So it's game week 23. Game week 23 preview. Locked in now. So let us know if you're listening, if you've taken any tips. Let us know who your captain, either Salah or Isaac. I know that's going to be the debate of the week. And let us know any teams that you might be... Any teams? Let me know your teams that you might be putting forward this week. But yeah, as always, you know what to do. Craig's going to tell you what to do.
I am indeed, absolutely. People, don't forget to go and follow us on all of our social media pages. As usual, Beyond the Sidelines on YouTube, Beyond the Sidelines Pod on TikTok and on Instagram, and BTS Pod on X. Have a good week until we do our team reveal, which will be, I think, we'll be releasing that. We'll be releasing that a bit earlier than we did last week. So apologies on that, everyone. But it will be released on latest Saturday morning. We'll try and get that out to you. Otherwise, have a good week. We'll see you soon. Don't stress so much. Don't panic. Don't panic. Don't stress. Just relax. It's still some time. There's still Champions League
Well, if you're
games.
stressing, you know who to call. Corey's got the number.
Yeah, he's got the number. What's the number again, Corey? Who is it?
The number is it 116123? Yeah, that's it. 116123.
He's got it on speed dial. But yeah.
Exactly. But yeah, people,
See
don't
you
forget. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Peace out.
Peace.